Listen carefully, I have always maintained the current dichotomy booms for the private sector, and at the same time busts for the public sector. Corporate elites constitutes an organization of fund and financial managers, technical workers, big tech, corporate investors, journalists, and speculators, or anyone with a bit of money to invest, including immigrants and students. Associated with the right-wing nationalism, this organization is established on the private business sector. This group promotes investments on commodities, thus raising commodity prices in return for profit. They do not need manual labor, as values depend on demand that's high price. By raising prices for commodities like housing, they cut off access to ordinary New Zealanders to housing. And the gap between the well-off and the have-nots expands. But the view of the economy from this angle is growth basically from nothing. The rest of society are the usual working class, now made redundant by investors and AI, failed to catch up, look for opportunities abroad. At the same time, school leavers among redundant workers accumulate in unemployment. The view of the economy from this angle is depressing. So you see, the dichotomy depends on the media's narrative. If one favors investment for a profit, it's likely that his/her narrative would promote investment and profit growth in the private sector. And he/she is likely to return a payment for his/her sympathy. Workers among consumers may not be able to afford journalists, rely on lived experience among workers and their families. The promoted view of the economy is not representative of reality of the working class struggling to make ends meet. Obviously, the favorable media view of the economy depends on the sector with the most money to spend on the media. And as we have witnessed, like always, the private sector always buys the election. That is why we the people have to donate to the Workers' Party to attempt at promoting workers and school leavers.